She's back, she's back, she's back, she's back. Guys, I'm on the Triumph, the Bonneville T120. Last time I rode it, California. Now I'm riding it, UK. So, if you want a kind of updated impressions of this bike from myself, then keep watching. Right team, well, I'm back riding a Triumph Bonneville T120, but this time I'm in England, I'm in the UK, and I'm ripping around the lovely roads of Herefordshire, or at least I have been for the whole of the Easter weekend with my girl Lily, our Duke of Blonde. Now I've currently done about 370 miles so far on this bike, and I've got another 100 miles until I arrive home. So yeah, I've had a bit more bonding time with this bike, and oh, I tell you what, I just love it. It's so lovely, it's charming, easy and effortless, and it sounds so bloody good. It's unreal. It makes you smile every time you fire the bike up, and that's with standard exhausts. Honestly, like, I bet you could get a proper obnoxious, like, meaty rumble from this with an aftermarket can or system, but just how it sounds from factory, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's actually quite intoxicating about this bike. You feel good when you fire it up to set off, to leave, to go somewhere. Just makes you feel warm and gooey inside. So, over this Easter weekend, riding around with Lily, who was also on a Bonneville T120, she was just on a black edition. What are my general feelings about this bike? Well, it's, like I said, the key words for me are just easygoing. Like, the easygoing nature of this bike is just lovely. You don't feel like you need to have an ego when you jump on this. It just strips everything back to basics and just gives you a real pure riding experience, like going round, taking in the quintessentially British sights, particularly around Herefordshire, like me and Lily, stopping at the Tudor houses, and just feeling like you're on the right bike for the right job, for a nice bimble around. And don't get me wrong, when you hit the nationals and you're on the twisty roads, you can have a proper, like, lovely, unstressful, flowy ride on this bike, and it just flows round the bends so gorgeously. Is that a word? Gorgeously? Yeah. The riding position is lovely. The twin clocks are just divine to look at. Really, really nice. You've got the analogue nature, which, you know, people really, really crave on modern classics like this. But you also have your two LCD screens that do offer decent information that you want to see, like your gear indicator, your odometer, your trips, your fuel, your range, and also what mode you're in. And weirdly, I am in rain mode. Why? Oh, it's because I've accidentally pressed the mode button thinking it was the starter button like an absolute idiot. There we go, we've got it in in road mode, and we can go off on our merry way again. Perfect. Well, it's got a bit more oomph now. Excellent. But yeah, for 2026, some updates to the Bonneville range included a 6-axis IMU. So now we have lean sensitive cornering ABS and traction control and all that good stuff. We have one push button cruise control, which I think we always did with this, and we have a rain and road mode, which I'm pretty sure we always had with this. I think it was the T100 that got cruise control as an option now, and 2 modes, which the T100 previously didn't have. We still don't have quick shifters and auto blippers with this bike, but I don't really think it needs them. I think that's reserved for their more sporty bikes in the range, like the Speed Twin 1200 and the Speed Twin 900. So the bike, at its heart, the engine, we've got a parallel twin. It's a 1200cc engine. It's got a 270-degree crank. It's got roughly 79 brake horsepower, I want to say, and 105 newton meters of torque. Now it's a heavy beast at 233 kg, oosh. And even though we do have twin discs on this, we've been throwing it around the roads, the twisty roads of Herefordshire and Wales, and it does have 2 piston calipers on the front. And yeah, I do feel like it could benefit from 4 piston calipers to help stop that weight, because when you're really like honking on and you want to scrub your speed right off, it yeah, I personally feel like it could benefit from some slightly stronger calipers, and that's just quite a light individual. So yeah, but having said that, I don't really think people buy this kind of bike to like absolutely have a mad smash about on and a mad hoon. Don't get me wrong, like you can, and you can really ride it like you stole it and really enjoy it, but I don't know, I just feel like maybe people buying this bike are potentially an older demographic, or you know, maybe younger demographic that like the look of this bike, because like I say, you can still do legal speeds like now and have lots of fun, and it can go around corners pretty well. One thing I really like about this bike, accessible seat height, 790mm. Oh, look at that. So 4th gear, picking it up, starts to chug. Oh, I love it. It's a lovely bike. Visually, it's an absolute delight. It looks gorgeous. Oh, so beautiful. Like just the way the engine is, and it's just lovely how they make it look so air-cooled whilst it not being air-cooled. Oh, I tell you what though, it's bloody windy. It has been bloody windy all weekend. We had Storm Dave last night. We weren't quite sure whether the bikes were going to be still standing in the morning, but thankfully they were, because we did angle them in a fairly decent way so that they were quite leant over on the side stand, because it was a very hilly area, and in a lot of positions where we parked the bike was quite upright because of the stand and the slopes, but we managed to kind of navigate them in a way that they held their own in the storm, so that was good. The mirrors are lovely, nice circular classic dead thing. You can see out of them pretty nice, no complaints there. Now, one of the things I really have to touch on is the seat comfort. Now, when I rode this bike in California, my initial thought was how comfy the seat was. It's like a cloud. It's absolutely blissful. But then when you get about 2 hours into your journey, you realise that the comfort is very much short-lived. And me and Lily have been complaining about sore rumps this whole weekend of riding, because at first it feels dreamy and we're like, oh, it's so nice when you first get on it, but then after a while, oh gosh, you start to feel your bum go a bit numb, to be honest. So yeah, I feel like if I was to have this bike, I'd definitely want a more comfy seat for sure. But it is actually gorgeous to ride. You've got a 14.5 litre tank, and to be honest, we've just been throwing fuel in when we, you know, have kind of got to about 80 miles left on the range. Now it's currently showing that we've got 64 miles left on the range, and I didn't reset my trip when I filled up, So what I'm going to do is, when I fill up shortly, because that's not enough for me to get home and I've got like another 100 miles to go, I will reset the trip, and then I'm going to insert now on the screen how many miles I actually got to this tank, because that's something that when you're on a launch and you're in California, you can't actually use a full tank, because you end up like hopping on and off bikes, or there's, you know, there's just so many variables that kind of stop you from getting that accurate figure. So now that I'm in the UK, everything's in pounds and miles an hour and stuff like that. It's just easy for me, and miles instead of kilometres. And so what I'm going to do now is, like I say, I will have just popped it on the screen so you can see how many miles I got to the tank. It is, like I say, a 14.5 litre tank, so yeah. It would be nice to get this on some proper flowy nationals. I can't lie. But yeah, I think this is just going to be a quick little refresher, really, just with my thoughts and feelings over the Easter ride. Honestly, me and Lily have genuinely really enjoyed our time on this bike. I think I'd probably go for the black edition, because I like the blacked out engine, the blacked out exhaust, the blacked out details, like the indicator housing and the trim of the headlight. On here it's all chrome, whereas on the black edition it's all black and nice. But I do really actually like this tank, and I like the colours of it, so yeah, I guess I can't have my cake and eat it. The suspension, I found it alright, to be honest. I think it's probably a little bit on the softer side, so if you're a heavier rider, definitely check out how you feel on one with a test ride. But yeah, it's been lovely. It's been fairly composed. It's soft, but at the same time not wallowy, so it doesn't leave you feeling like frightened to go over bumps because it is so soft, but it does just take it, but also in a way that just kind of glides over things, and like kind of, you do just kind of over things quite nicely, to be honest. Another thing, if you like attention, these bikes are proper head turners, like especially from walkers, dog walkers, elderly couples walking through beautiful towns of Herefordshire. They stop you. They say, "Is that a Triumph?" And you go, "Yeah." And they say, "Oh, it looks lovely." And I'm like, I know Albert, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? And they love it, they lap it up. Yeah, it's quite a confidence inspiring bike. Like, I feel like anyone can get on it and just enjoy it. It's not an intimidating bike in the slightest. It's just really pleasant, really nice. So what about riding it slowly? So we're doing like 25 miles an hour in third gear, and it's not actually complaining. It's just, wow, look at that hilly car park. And it's actually riding really nice. It's not like kind of begging for me to drop it down into second. It's just taking it nicely. Yeah, so now we are doing 30 miles an hour in third gear. It's nice. Wow, look at this place. Roundabout, take the first exit. Say left, so you're coming right round. V4 goodness. Third gear. 30 miles an hour. Fine. Oh, it just swoops round the towns beautifully. It really does. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Second exit. Oh, look at this road. Beautiful. Flippity flappity, don't stoppity. So I'll take you there now.